see here. What are we doing? Say hello to the people. Rippy. Hey. Oh, you're stalking a lizard. Heidi ho, campers. Been a long time. Tried to make a video here on the other camera and the battery died on it. I know it's been a long time, but I just haven't been feeling real up to par here for a little bit. And that happens, I guess, when you get old. So I'm out here Fireside this morning. Actual Fireside. I'm not one of those guys that calls it a Fireside Chat when there's no fucking fire. But in my downtime here, trying to recuperate from whatever got me. And it wasn't a cold or a bug. I don't know, maybe it's the shorter days. What circadian rhythm might be starting to go off. Hard to tell. Weather has been pretty dismal, you know. Rainy, damp, whatever. So, yeah, today I figured we had a nice cool morning. It was like 57 degrees, of course, Fahrenheit. And it was a little bit nippy because the humidity was still up there. But during my little absence here, which really I mean I stay on the computer quite a lot and I watch a lot of different kind of videos, and a lot of them have been focused on politics, the gender crap, the racial shit, the alphabet soup people, it gets overwhelming after a while, and the more you see this and you try to realize that this is a very small portion of the average person out there that isn't tuned into it, because I know a lot of people that don't get on YouTube at all. They have no clue what's going on. They get little sound bites from what the TV might be telling them or what other people tell them. So, you get kind of overwhelmed with the YouTube thing, concentrating on a particular narrative, if you will. So, I've come to the conclusion that, we're in a three-way war here, or a three-front war of gender, politics, and race. And I figured, as loony as it's getting out there, especially with politics, I mean, wow, this puts goddamn the hippies to shame from the 60s while they were doing acid and shooting heroin. But I mean, politics has definitely gone off the rails, and I've always kind of been apolitical, take it with a grain of salt, because I know that they're all crooks, they're all out to fuck you over. It's all pandering and telling you what you want to hear, and from one side or the other. I mean, and they're all the same. I've tried being on one side, then moving to the other, but Jesus Christ, over the years I've just seen both sides go completely off the rails, and this is nothing new. So at this point in time, though, it's come to the point where you've got to take a stand. You've got to get off the fence, and that goes for the gender thing, which isn't working out well at all, especially for women. You might say, oh yeah, women got more power now than they ever had. Well, that might be true, and they certainly are out in the workforce more than ever, but they're also unhappier about their lives, being out there in the workforce, being a tax slave as men have been forever, and they're starting to find out that this equality of male privilege that they wanted isn't what it stacked up to be. It was a pipe dream. So, you know, you've got that aspect of it, like I said, the political aspect of it, and then the racial aspect of it, which to me seems kind of contrived, and a lot of victim, you know, Olympics, if you will, with everybody crying more victimhood, wanting more shit handed to them, which is actually insulting to any particular race. I don't care what you are, or religion or anything like that. And now, you know, I'm sure everybody that knows my channel knows I'm agnostic. I mean, I'm just not into organized religion whatsoever, and I do have my reasons for that from childhood on. You know, I was raised Catholic, went to Catholic school, got kicked out and all that crap, but that's another story. So, you know, when it comes to the racial shit, the affirmative action thing, I believe, is insulting to anybody, and that goes for the female affirmative action too. You know, if you can't make it on your own and you can't base it on merit, well, I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. Straight white male, a woman, black, brown, yellow, if you can't hack whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you can't compete on an even playing field, then having affirmative action is rather insulting. So I thought I'd make another video. When my camera reloads, I'll see where I left off, and I'll get back into this again and try to finish that video up. So I just wanted to make a short one on this camera. I'm wondering if this battery will hold up, and let you guys know I'll be making that other video and getting a little bit more in-depth about what I think about it. You know, coming from a perspective of a 62-year-old guy, well, almost 63 next year. So, you know, what I've been through and what my take is on it. Of course, this is all my opinion. Yeah, I've seen a lot more than a lot of people have that have an opinion. I've certainly seen a lot more than a 16-year-old environmental expert. You know, that's the other craziness out there with flat earthers and the environmental idiots that keep pushing something they really don't understand. And I mean, those people, just the environmentalists alone, need to look into the Milankovitch cycles, and that'll give you a clue as to what's happening and why it will continue to happen. But that's neither here or there. Look, I believe in keeping things unpolluted, like our water, our air, as best as we can. The reality of it is that, look, we need certain things to make our life comfortable, and unless everybody's willing to give that up, including the environmentalists, which they're not going to, they don't even realize what they're doing and what they're contributing. But, you know, people need to educate themselves a little bit more before they open their mouth. And by no means am I a professional. And to tell you the truth, I don't believe the professionals either, because most of them are getting government grants, and they're towing the company line, if you will, by you know, giving certain factions of the government what they want to hear. So if they don't give them that, they're going to lose their grant money, which means it's skewed, you know. So anyway, yeah, okay, let me get off this camera before it goes dead, and hopefully I'll have that other video up later on, and we can go from there, and then I can get blasted by everybody that doesn't agree with me, which will probably be everybody. Well, maybe not everybody. We got a few people with common sense out there left. So that'll do it for me, and Ripley chasing down whoever it is that you're chasing down. Right? Oh, okay. He doesn't care. So I'm burning pallets right now that are left over from my doggy house project for the neighbor, who the doggy seems to be enjoying that house. So these ashes are going to be full of nails and have to go in the garbage. Anyway, all right. Talk to you later. Bye.